So if you haven't got tickets already, you can buy them out here. This is what all the fuss is about. Hello and welcome back to Automotive Tales. On today's episode we are wandering back up the track and I'm going to try and show you some more of the many things you can do here at Le Mans. So with a bit of luck we're going to go and see the museum, which is epic, and we're going to hopefully finish the day with some track action down at Arnage. Right, here we go. What did I say about the campsite? Oofed. As always, you can't walk through the car park without seeing some cool little things. And even more cool stuff in the car park. Not the van, the 944 Turbo. Hello. So, interesting piece of information for those that haven't been for a few years. Behind me here is the entrance to Maison Blanche. Now, this used to be a pedestrian entrance. It's now only a vehicle entrance for those that are staying on Maison Blanche, which is a very limited access campsite. So, if you want to get into the circuit, you now have to walk all the way up to the main entrance, which has only got 3 or 4 turnstiles, so I suspect it's going to get very, very busy on race day. So make sure to get in the track nice and early. So, I'm not sure if you can hear me over the French radio because it's very loud, but we are up in the grandstands of the ACO. Made a quick stop to have a cheeky shower because I can, and watch a bit of the Porsche Cup race before we go on to the museum, which is just about there. You probably can't really see it on here, but the museum's just up there. So one of the reasons for popping by the ACO today is to visit this plaque right here. So the thing that the lads did for us to celebrate the passing of my late father is to get him a slot on the fan wall for this year, which is quite amazing. No flowers, none of that nonsense. Doing it properly, like a fellow Le Mans fan. Rest in peace, Dad. So we have reached the top of the pit straight on the outside of the circuit. There's the tunnel we went through earlier, and the museum just there. Someone's having a bad day. So the coolest thing about the museum is with your standard access ticket you get free entrance to the museum. You get one go in and have a look around for free. So worth doing if you didn't know about. You come in here to watch the race, definitely go see the museum. Doesn't cost you anything, so do it. So we have made it into the museum, as you can probably tell, and you're going to have to deal with shaky cam because for some bizarre reason I'm allowed to film and take pictures on my phone, but I'm not allowed to use a gimbal or a selfie stick, which is a bit unusual. Anywho, let's go and have a little look around. So it's a little tricky to film in the museum, so you'll probably get a lot of voiceovers and me doing little video clips, but as you can see there's lots of beautiful old vintage machinery, and you can see some of the more modern racing machinery in the background, as well as lots of models and descriptions of things to do with the early days of motorsport, which is quite cool. So I'm going to keep going around taking little videos, and I'll put some voiceovers at some point when I get a chance. So the Blue Swallow Motel is still a motel on Route 66 in a little town called Tucumcari, and we have stayed there. It's a very nice little motel. Random thing to see in the museum at Le Mans. I guess celebrating Americana. And it comes as no surprise, there's a whole section celebrating Citroën, which is pretty cool. So right through from 1919 you can see the evolution of the Citroën badge, and a lovely little traction Avant. And of course, the coolest car I've ever, the Deux Chevaux. Well, I say coolest, apart from this spaceship. Little fun fact for you, so you might recognise this as a Fiat 500 Topolino, but actually this is a Simca. It was the first vehicle to own a Simca badge, and it was basically a rebranded Fiat, which is quite cool. Well, as you can see on their little Gordini racer here, with the Fiat Simca badge. Very cool. Now, it wouldn't be motorsport and it wouldn't be Le Mans without Ferrari. It's good to see they're embracing a little bit of Hollywood. So we're all familiar with the 2019 film about Le Mans with Matt Damon and Christian Bale. Immortalised here in a little corner of the museum. Of course, a French motor museum wouldn't be complete without the Lion brand. So there's a whole section dedicated to Peugeot and Le Mans, which is pretty cool. For the museum. Hopefully there's some cool stuff you can see there, but you really need to come to Le Mans to come and have a look for yourself to see all the cool details. Right, back trackside. Tell me Peugeot haven't nailed the styling with this one. We have come down to the third and final ACO area, which is down at Maison Blanche, which is technically opposite because Maison Blanche is across there. You can just see the Porsche Experience Centre. What's cool is here, there's like a raised platform, you can look over the Porsche curves, but you can also see into the pits for the H24, the hydrogen car they're trialling this year at Le Mans, which is pretty dang awesome. Noisy this hydrogen thing. day's wander, but we are going to go and wander the car parks on the way back to camp, which never disappoints. Et voila, 1 Ford GT, all the way from the UK, but that was fun to drive down. And a casual 600 LT. Oh, another one of these fancy beetles as well. Representing the Japanese contingency, we've got a Supra, and a Yaris GR. Pretty cool. And a casual Vanquish as well. A nice little RS6, as you do. So today we have a very important event. We are heading off to the Beer Mountain AGM. If you don't know what that is, Google it. We're here, we made it, we're at the AGM. Time to get some drinks.
There you go, there's a cup, 20p off the cash boot, so just don't sell it or look down or anything else. Right, thank you very much. Right, ladies and gentlemen, in about 5 minutes we're going to get everyone outside.
So we are out exploring the track. We are down at Arnage. We decided to do the lazy option now, and we grabbed a taxi down because parking can be a bit tricky and it's a hell of a walk. Unless you've got a push bike you're willing to strap somewhere. So definitely worth an explore. So we're going to go and watch the final quali session here, 10 till midnight on Thursday, and then get a taxi back and get some sleep. you do.